Okay guys, I'm coming. You got a crowd there already. Hopefully they'll make some room for me. Okay guys, what we're going to talk about now is we're going to talk about how to introduce a new pet to your Shiba Inu. And what steps do you need to take to bring in a new dog or puppy into the household with your Shiba Inu. Well, I did a lot of research on this, and I took a lot from every area. You know, excuse me. Well, we realized we're the alphas and he's not. So, but I wanted him to realize he was the alpha over this one right here. Can y'all see her? I don't know if she's in the camera or not, but my Yuki girl. So I wanted that transition to be as smooth and as pleasant as possible, because he had been with me for over 6 months at the time, well, almost a year I think, and he was head of the house in doggy terms of control, you know. And I've always wanted a bulldog as well. I wanted my Shiba, but I wanted a bulldog as well. But I wanted them to be, I didn't want any animosity because I didn't want him to get jealous. This guy, I show the most affection and attention to, because I don't ever want there to be a jealousy. Do I not? I love her just as much, yes. But I don't show my full affection in front of him with her, because I don't ever want them to feel jealous of one another, you know. So how I introduced was I got her at 6 to 8 weeks, like I got him. By this time he is established with his own toys, his own dish, his own water, his food. He had his own bed. So the first thing I did when I got him was I got her everything of hers. I set up a separate toy box just for her. I set up, of course he had his, I got her own bed. We're not playing right now. She's not going to listen because she's been without me all day. Sit. Sit. So I got her own stuff. And whenever she would go, I'm jumping ahead, I'm sorry guys. So when I brought him in, this guy, he was terrified of her. I mean, he was like, what's this? What, are we bringing someone new into the family? And it took about a week and a half for him to really be comfortable with her in the house. But during that week and a half, I did not let her eat out of his food bowl. I fed them. He ate first, she ate second. She would go to his toy box, I would take it from her and put her to his toy. Because I let him know that his things were his and hers were hers. Now, believe it or not, guys, about after the 3 or 4 weeks and they were starting to buddy up and everything, this guy would go to his toy box, grab a toy, and throw it to her because he wanted her to play. That's when you know that they're accepted into the pack, guys. But you want to, as far as alpha, he's alpha over her. To this day, when we go for walks, he goes out the door before her. He comes in the door before her. She's a bully. She's a bully breed, so she tries to bully a lot out of him. When he's walking, you know, ahead of her on a leash, she tries to bully up past, and I pull her back because he is alpha over her. Whether he wants it to be or not, that's how I do it, and that's how I keep a smooth household with it. Because he'll be eating, and he'll see that she's food crazed. I have to monitor how much food I give her because she eats like a horse. And it'll be his turn to eat, and she'll walk up to him, and she'll be looking at his food. He'll back up and he'll let her eat it because he loves her. And that tells me I did it right. Guys, this is how you need to introduce your animal into the pack. You need to take it in steps. You want to separate them at certain, because you're going to see that this typical breed is going to get frustrated and they're going to get mouthy with them. And you just separate them and give them time out away from each other. That's what your crate is for. Because if you're bringing in a puppy into the family, they're going to be crate training, and that's what you do. You put them in their crate and you leave them in there for a while, you know. Then bring them out. I didn't force these guys together. I let them introduce themselves. I just was there for when the puppy gets out of line, because the puppy is going to get out of line, guys. It's going to bite too hard. It's gonna bite. It's gonna go for the toys. It's gonna try and eat the food. So now they're good to go. I mean, they can eat in the same bowl. I don't do it, but they can. And I just wanted to share that with you because it's a good topic. And with this typical breed of Shiba, with the Shiba breed, you can run into issues with introducing a new dog into the household if it's not done properly. They'll fight, they'll be have aggression toward one another, because this breed is known to have aggression toward other animals, you know, toward other dogs anyway. And as you can see, they play, and he's doing the play bite, which comes from teaching that word easy, like I talked about in my other video. All right, guys, I've run my mouth too long. Thanks for watching, and be sure to hit that like button. Leave me some comments. Let me know if you like what I'm talking about. If there's any issues that y'all are having and need to address, maybe I can help. Let me know. This one here I need to start working with a lot with the bite, because being the bully breed that she is, at the young age that she is, she does not realize the power of her jaws, and it hurts sometimes, and she just doesn't understand that she's playing with me, but she's getting too bitey, and I'm gonna have to really jump into hand feeding her so that I can, because she's food motivated, and she jumps through hoops for food. But thanks, guys. You got her in the headlock. All right. Thanks, guys.